So I had this idea while recording Be a Pro today, as you guys seen earlier today. So I had this idea of pinning the best top 10 NHL teams that I could find on the internet. Apparently, this is from BetMG. So these are the best teams right now in the NHL to bet on. And then I'm going to put in some random European teams. But the NHL is going to have their own division. The NHL teams here in their own division. And then we're going to have, well, you guys can't see yet because it's still my face cam. And then we're going to have European teams. So we're going to take a look at the teams and we're going to see who comes out the best, European team or NHL team at the end of it. So nothing has else changed with how the playoffs work, the format or anything like that, or the amount of games or anything. There's just 10 NHL teams, 10 European teams. So from different leagues, as you guys can see here. We're going with Euro. As you guys can see here, going through the European teams, there's the 10 teams that I chose. Probably not the best European teams, but hey, whatever. These are the best apparently NHL teams to bet on currently. So I just went on the top 10 NHL teams, and these are the teams that popped up. So if your team's not on here, I'm sorry. We will do this again probably in the future if you guys seem to enjoy it. But yes, we did throw in Toronto Maple Leafs in there. Toronto Maple Leafs in there. Toronto fans will get mad. So, but anyways, I'm cheering for this team to win all of it. This is the one European team that I actually managed to watch a couple of times. So I'm cheering for them. So we're gonna select. I don't know if we can select them, but anyways, we'll continue on. Everything else is going to be pretty much up to the CPU. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to accept trades. I'm not going to do anything. One thing we're going to do is jump into rules. We're going to do the quick settings. We're going to go in full sim. 20 minutes. We're going to injuries on. And then we're going to go with superstar. And the GM or franchise length, we're going to do 5 years because it doesn't really matter on what actually happens. So yeah, so nothing has changed with anything. Anything else on the custom leagues? I didn't change anything else. I just put in 10 NHL teams, 10 European teams. You guys know down below what is the top 10 European teams in your opinion, and what are the top 10 NHL teams in your opinion, and we'll face them off as well. So we're gonna jump right into the trade deadline, pretty much the middle of the season. Everybody knows when it comes down to the trade deadline, that means lock and loaded, get ready for the playoffs, push and push. So we're going to skip to those days and see how both leagues are handling it. So I'm going to see you guys at the end of it, and I'm not gonna let you sit here through the entire thing, me skipping through everything. We're just going to go right through it and see who is the best team in the NHL and what team is the best in the European League when it comes down to it at the trade deadline. And if there's a better way to set this up, let me know in the comments down below, because I will love to try to improve this. Probably going to be turned into a series. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. I really would like your feedback if you could make this better. Guys, we're pretty much at the point of the trade deadline. The next day will be the trade deadline. But anyways, we're going to see who is the best currently in the NHL and see who is the best in the European League. So we have going up against here. So Lightning are first, Maple Leafs are second, Colorado, Hurricanes, Panthers, Penguins, Oilers, Calgary, Blues, Rangers. Those are the standings right now for the NHL League. Now we jump into the Euro League. I'm not going to try to pronounce any of these names. So as we go through here, you guys can see. Unfortunately, the team I'm cheering for is all the way down here in 10th. So, yeah. So they lost 33 games out of the 39, or out of the 58 games they played. They lost 33 of them, unfortunately, which sucks. But anyways, there we go. That's what it looks like in the overall. So we look in the entire league. There is no European team in sight, I believe, in the top 10. So that sucks. That's why I didn't mix. I wanted to mix them, like see like a mixed league. But I tried to go through it, and it was completely unfair. NHL teams pretty much destroyed every single European team. So, but we're trying it this way: the two different divisions. So, jump into April here. We're gonna jump into the last game of the regular season here. Sure, Bayer, continue. I don't care. Decline. I don't want any of these players. I don't want any involvement in this myself. I want the CPUs they could do whatever they want. For me, don't want to do anything. But I'm surprised how good Florida's doing. Also, this is probably the best chance for Toronto to win the Stanley Cup. Since they only have to face off 10 NHL teams, and your European teams are not that great when it comes down to NHL teams. Anyways, I think this will be a fun series. I think this will be a fun video to do. I don't know how well it's going to do, but we're going to look at the playoffs currently. Why are they facing off against each other? Are they really facing off against each other? No, they're not. Okay, I got scared. I thought they were facing off against each other. They are, actually. Tampa Bay is the only team that made it through. So, take a look here. Actually, we just take a look at the playoff tree because the season doesn't matter. So, we got Berlin versus Tampa Bay. We got that team versus that team in the quarterfinals. There's already quarterfinals already because there's no regular. Anyways, Toronto, Colorado, Carolina, and Florida. So, here we go. Well, actually, we can take a look at what teams did the best at the end of the season. So, Toronto, Carolina, Panthers, Lightning, Avalanche. The top 5 teams in the NHL. Top 3 teams that they clinched the playoff spot were Berlin, that team, and the Roosters. I like the Roosters logo. Like, I like their logo. Their logo actually looks pretty sick. I'm glad the Roosters are in. Unfortunately, the team that I was cheering for, there's probably a better way to set this up. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. This is my first time doing this. So, this is my really first time doing this. I believe no one has really done this on YouTube. So, there we go. It's my original idea. I usually don't come up with original ideas here on YouTube, but I think this is one of them. So we're going to go through the first 4 games here and see how the Florida does against Carolina. Oh, okay. The Florida Panthers lost in 4 games. Great. All right. So we'll skip to the next round. See how everyone's doing. Okay, we're going to jump straight to the finals. I messed that up big time. But anyways, as you guys can see here, 2 NHL teams come out with I wanted to do this a lot better. I want to have like a European team versus an NHL team at the finals. But it looks like Tampa Bay won against Berlin. That was actually a pretty close game. They destroyed the other team, and then Colorado destroyed the Leafs. Well, not destroyed, but 4-3. But anyways, yeah. So see, I wish I could do this a lot better. There probably is a lot better way of doing this. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. We'll do a round 2 in a couple of days. We'll go through the comments and see how I can set this up better. You guys can let me know in the comments down below how to set this up better, where I can have one European team versus an NHL team at the finals and see who will win. Colorado comes up with a Stanley Cup win. But anyways, if you guys actually enjoyed this video, you guys want to see more of this, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll love doing it again, but in the proper way, where a European team versus an NHL team at the end instead of 2 NHL teams facing at the end. You guys can let me know how I can set that up properly. I'll love to do a video on it, and give me your top 10 NHL teams and top European teams, and we'll battle them out and see who is the best out of all of them. Probably an NHL team, but we'll see. But anyways, my name is Justin or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.